The AEW Control Center is off and running for this Wednesday, March 20th. And this is Tony Schiavone. After a big night of Collision Saturday night in Ottawa, we continue our tour of Canada tonight with 3 big hours of AEW action from the Coca-Cola Coliseum in Toronto. Yes, I said 3 hours. Tonight, we begin live on TBS at 8/7 Central with 2 hours of AEW Dynamite, immediately following by an hour of AEW Rampage at 10/9 Central. For our fans coming to the event tonight live in Toronto, tickets are available at AEWTIX.com. And speaking of big, how about last Wednesday at AEW Big Business live from the TD Garden in Boston? The beginning of Dynamite was one of the most memorable in recent years.
Moné. People have been speculating, people have been talking about what big business could mean, Taz, but it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Oh, no doubt about it, this young lady is big business for sure. And what a reaction, Schiavone, right here in our hometown of Boston. This is an entrance of a star.
No, Tony, I'm going to correct it. This is the entrance of a CEO.
There you go. And you hear the fans chanting, CEO. Here she is. What a time, a great time to be a fan of AEW, guys. It really is. Look at this crowd.
I'm home. If you guys can feel my heart right now, it's beating out of my chest. But first and foremost, that's the first thing I want to say is thank you. Thank you for having my back these past 2 years. Thank you for giving me the courage and the strength to be here. Thank you for sticking with me from all of my lows, all of my highs, all of my milestones, all of my titles, all of my moments, the history-making moments. Thank you. And trust me, we are going to be creating so much magic and so many moments together. Because every single one of you, you are the reason that I am here. So thank you. I love you. And if you only knew how much tonight means to me, how much this means to me, how much wrestling means to me. You see, in so many ways, wrestling has changed and saved my life. Wrestling has given me hopes. It has given me a place to dream. And people and legendary people like Eddie Guerrero gave me a place that I can believe that I can do this one day too. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you for letting me believe in my dreams. You see, my dreams got me to lead a woman's evolution. My dreams made me become the first ever woman to main event at pay-per-view in this very building. You see, my dream started when I was only 10 years old. And when I was 13, I dropped out of school to take care of my brother. I love you, Joshua. And then those dreams at 18 years old and only 90 pounds took me to North Andover, Massachusetts, to a place called Chaotic Wrestling, where I began my dream. And that dream to become the greatest women's wrestler of all time. And I want you guys to know, if I can do it, you can do it too. So let's get down to business, huh? You want to know why I'm here? Because I need to be here. I want to be here. AEW is the only place where this revolution can be global. And we are going to make that happen. You see, I've been watching week upon week upon week, and everybody in that locker room, ooh, I can't wait to tear it up with every single one of you. But let's start with our main event tonight. Rio versus Willow Nightingale. Now, Willow you and I have a lot of unfinished business. But right now, at Big Business, Mercedes Moné is all elite. So to our chairman, Tony Khan, thank you so much for that tweet. To all of the AEW fans out there and watching at home, please say hello to your new CEO.
Mercedes Moné making an entrance fitting of a CEO.
It's going to be a moment that we will never forget here on Dynamite. In the almost 5 years, what a moment.
The CEO has arrived, and one of the biggest pro wrestling stars in the world is now a part of AEW, Mercedes Moné. And with that in mind, we will hear from the CEO live tonight on AEW Dynamite from Toronto. Now to the matches. In one of the most anticipated battles in a long time, tonight in Toronto, there will be an I Quit match for the TNT title as two legendary tag team partners and friends battle it out. The champion, Christian Cage, battles the Rated R superstar, Adam Copeland.
Adam Copeland, I've now beat you twice. that TNT championship that I won and then had ripped out of my hands.
What I've been telling you in the world for years, Christian Cage is superior to you. This is a warning to you, Adam, of what I'm willing to do to hold on to my title.
This has to end where it started. Toronto, March 20th, Dynamite. Cage 3 for the TNT Championship in an I Quit match.
You need to take your TNT title because it's the most important thing in your world.
The final nail in the coffin that is Adam Copeland. Now and forever.
See you there, kid.
Also, Copeland had this to say Saturday on Collision and showed us finally what was in the box.
You think you know him?
And here comes the Rated R superstar himself. And listen to the fans.
Please welcome the Rated R superstar, Adam Copeland.
It is on Wednesday night in Toronto that Adam Copeland, and I have no idea what is in the box, but it really scared Christian Cage away the last time. Scared him away.
Back where it all began for Copeland and Cage.
We'll be at the Coca-Cola Coliseum live on Dynamite, followed by a live Rampage, all in Toronto Wednesday night. I Quit TNT title is on the line. The fans are going bananas.
You know, the last time that I performed here in Ottawa, I didn't know if I'd ever perform here again. I really didn't. I gotta tell you, when I walked in this arena today, all of the memories, they came flooding back because Ottawa, you and I share a lot of history. That reaction just gave me one more memory, so thank you. You know, on that note, I didn't know if I'd ever perform in Toronto again. Oh, I know, but it's my hometown. Come on. I get it. But this Wednesday, I guess it's kind of fitting that I'm facing a guy who I thought for 40 years has been my best friend. So Christian Cage, I'm talking to you now. I'm not going to call you Jay. Jay's dead. I don't know what you've become. Actually, I do know what you've become. You've become Christian Cage. You've bought it all, man. The ego, it's out of control. And here's the thing. We became best friends before we ever got into this industry. Sure, it was this business. It was this sport that cemented our friendship, but we were friends before we ever got into it. So I assumed we'd be friends after. Yeah, man, sitting on my deck, sipping some scotch, talking hockey, reminiscing about chasing our dreams, but not just chasing our dreams, crushing our dreams. We did that. And then I fast forward to now. You know, we had talked about me coming to AEW. You were on board. And I came here to end my career with you, to retire with you. I didn't come here to take away your spotlight, to take away your shine, to take away the things that you worked your ass off for, and you deserve them. I didn't come here to take that, no matter what you think, no matter what that human goiter Nigel McGuinness thinks.
Hello, goiter.
Well, okay, that's fine. That's fine. You wanted to change all that. At World's End, I failed. And I'm not used to repeated failures. They don't exist in my world. So I picked myself up, I dust myself off, and I walked forward, always forward. And I'm stronger and better for it. I decided, you know what? I'm going to get to work. I'm going to earn my championship title shot. So I started the Cope Open, and I earned it. I earned that title shot. And what happened when I did? Well, you and the patriarchy, you took me out with a concerto. A move that we created, so maybe that's fitting too. But when I was on the shelf, when I was out from that concerto, I got a phone call. I got a phone call from a man who in the past, he's had to remind me of who I am. And he called me again to remind me of who I am. So I took some cues from that guy. Took some cues from another sociopath, because they'd created Barbie, they'd created Janice, so I got to work and I created... I created Spike. Now see, Spike, she's hungry and she wants to take a bite out of your bony ass, Christian. So that phone call from Mrs. Foley's baby boy, well, it worked, because I remember who I am. I've kept it bottled up, but I am the rated R superstar. I am a man that has dark caves in my head that you don't have, and you've never navigated them. But be thankful for that. Only you won't be thankful after this Wednesday, because this Wednesday you're gonna be in the hospital. Spike and I are gonna change you, man. We're gonna take away your pride. We're gonna take away your ego. We're gonna take away your manhood. This Wednesday, 2 kilometers up from where we trained at Sully's Gym with Ron Hutchison, I'm gonna make you say 2 words that will cause you never to be able to look your daughters in the eyes again. Spike and I are gonna take away your pride. We're gonna make you say 2 words. Those 2 words are I quit. 40 years after this all started in our hometown, it ends.
It is all coming up live Wednesday night on TBS. I Quit Dynamite for the TNT Championship. Good night, everybody.
2 of the greatest wrestlers ever from Canada in a battle in an I Quit match. I'm sure we will not forget this one soon. Also tonight, Eddie Kingston will defend the AEW Continental Crown against Kazuchika Okada of the Elite. Last Wednesday, thanks to a low blow from Nicholas Jackson, Okada and the Elite prevailed in the big trios match.
Oh, low blow! Oh, ref never saw it. Look at the ref. And the Rainmaker! Wow. Wow, never saw that low blow. What a Rainmaker. 2, 3.
Winners of this match, the Elite.
When Kazuchika Okada lands that ripcord lariat, when he lands the Rainmaker, it is all over for his opponent, Tony.
He is an incredible athlete, an incredible competitor, and yes, the Rainmaker, that's it, it's over.
The low blow was the key right there by Nicholas to set up the Rainmaker. The referee, Rick Knox, who's in the corner checking on Matthew Excel.
And I mean, I hate to say it, but great instincts by Kazuchika Okada, who is holding that AEW Continental Championship. He knew that Kingston was compromised. He took advantage. He landed the Rainmaker.
Eddie Kingston will get his shot for redemption tonight on Dynamite live from Toronto. Tonight, another great Canadian wrestler will take to the ring as Chris Jericho collides with Hook. The 2 men teamed together Wednesday, worked extremely well as a unit, and picked up the win over the Gates of Agony. Afterwards, though, Jericho had this to say to his young tag team partner.
Guys, congratulations on picking up a huge victory for Lion Hook. Chris, I know that you've had your attention on Hook, but did he earn your respect tonight?
Lion Hook. Yeah, that's good, Renee. I'll say this, the gates of agony aren't no joke, and Hook rose to the occasion tonight. He showed me he doesn't just have potential, he's got future world champion written all over him. But as much as I learned by standing in the ring next to you, I still need to know more. I need to know what it's like to be standing in the ring across from you, Hook. That's why next week on Dynamite, live from Toronto, I'm challenging you, Lionheart Chris Jericho versus Hook in AEW for the first time ever. What do you say?
Well, let's do it.
Jericho versus Hook, tonight as part of the big doubleheader of AEW Action Live on TBS. Also tonight, the duo of the Women's World Champion Toni Storm and Mariah May meet the team of the Virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo and Thunder Rosa. Purrazzo and Rosa had this to say Saturday night on Collision.
Thunder Rosa, Deonna Purrazzo. Next week on Dynamite in Toronto, you two are scheduled to face AEW Women's Champion Toni Storm and Mariah May, who had an impressive showing just on Rampage. But you two have never teamed before, so
let me stop you. They say an enemy of your enemy is your friend, right? We might have never been a tag team, but we fought each other, Thunder. And for that, I trust you. What I am concerned about, Lexi, is the fact that at Revolution, Toni tapped out. And if it wasn't for her butler or her cosplay kid, I would be standing here as the AEW Women's World Champion.
You mean with the title that I never lost? Well, Antonia, Maria, you ladies want drama? Oh, baby, we are gonna give you drama. La Virtuosa, La Mera Mera. Next week, we're gonna stop all the games, all the jokes, and all the tonterias. Because we have a mission. And, Virtuosa, it is TV time.
It will be interesting to see how Deonna Purrazzo and Thunder Rosa work together tonight on Dynamite live from Toronto. Now, after Dynamite ends tonight, we will bring you a special edition of AEW Rampage live from Toronto and on TBS beginning at 10/9 Central. Two matches have already been announced. In a street fight, the duo of Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale with Stokely Hathaway will battle TBS champion Julia Hart and Sky Blue. And a wild card match in the tournament to crown new AEW World Tag Team Champions, as best friends Orange Cassidy and Trent Beretta will meet the Don Callis family of Powerhouse Hobbs and Kyle Fletcher. Now, the winner of that match will go on to the quarterfinals to meet the Undisputed Kingdom. On Saturday on Collision, a major upset as the Infantry shocked the House of Black in the other wild card match to advance. All these matches and many others tonight as we bring you 3 hours of AEW action, beginning with Dynamite at 8/7 Central and then Rampage live at 10/9 Central. All 3 hours are live on TBS tonight and originate from the Coca-Cola Coliseum in Toronto. Tickets are available for tonight at AEWTIX.com. Couple of new announcements to make, fans. AEW Dynamite is heading to Everett, Washington on Wednesday, May 15th to the Angel of the Winds Arena. Pre-sale tickets for AEW Insiders will happen tomorrow and this Friday as well. That'll be the 21st and 22nd. Tickets available to everyone this Saturday, March 23rd. Go to AEWTIX.com to get yours. Bakersfield, California. AEW Dynamite is coming to the Mechanics Bank Arena on Wednesday, May 22nd. Pre-sale tickets for AEW Insiders will be tomorrow and this Friday, the 22nd. Tickets available to everyone this Saturday, March 23rd. Go also to AEWTIX.com. AEW Dynasty, the next AEW pay-per-view event, will be held on Sunday, April 21st, and will originate live from the Shavitz Arena in St. Louis. One match, as you know by now. The American Dragon Bryan Danielson meets the aerial assassin Will Ospreay. More matches to be announced in the coming weeks. Tickets for Dynasty in St. Louis available at AEWTIX.com. In 1 week, that's next Wednesday, March 27th, AEW debuts in Quebec City at the Viditron Center with a night of AEW Dynamite live on TBS. followed by AEW Rampage. Tickets at AEWTIX.com. Jacksonville fans, we're coming home again. AEW will make a huge return to Daly's Place for Dynamite on Wednesday, April 24th, and for Collision on Saturday, April 27th. Tickets available for both days at AEWTIX.com. Truist Arena will host Collision and Battle of the Belts on April 13th. That's in Highland Heights, Kentucky at the Truist Arena. So you fans from Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, get ready. We're coming back, and tickets are available at AEWTIX.com. Dynamite's coming back to Indianapolis on April 17th at the Indiana Farmers Coliseum. Tickets for Indy now available at AEWTIX.com. Peoria, Illinois, you won't want to miss Collision and Rampage at the Peoria Civic Center on April 20th for a very special 420 show with your favorite AEW stars. Go to AEWTIX.com for tickets. AEW Dynamite and Rampage make its return to the Charleston Coliseum in Charleston, West Virginia on Wednesday, April 10th. Tickets available there at AEWTIX.com. We are all gearing up for All In London at Wembley Stadium. It's coming up Sunday, August 25th. Don't miss your chance to be a part of this big, big event. For tickets and information, go to ticketmaster.co.uk or livenation.co.uk. You heard us talk about it, so why not become an AEW insider? You go to AEWTIX.com. At the top of the page, click on Insider Sign Up. You'll be signing up to gain access to insider news, special ticket and merchandise deals, and exclusive pre-sale, on-sale opportunities not available to the general public. That's AEW Insider at AEWTIX.com. All right, tonight, AEW returns to Toronto at the Coca-Cola Coliseum with 2 hours, count them, 2 hours of Dynamite live on TBS, followed by an hour, that's right, 1 hour of Rampage live, beginning at 10/9 Central. Come early, bell time in Toronto tonight is 7:30 with some additional matches before we go live on TBS at 8/7 Central. Tickets for Toronto available at AEWTIX.com. And I'm Tony Schiavone from the Control Center. See you tonight ringside in Toronto and through the lens of TBS. We are AEW.